Hello, beautiful one. How are you doing? There's this funny thing. When you are on a growth path, sometimes we are on growth paths in different areas of of our lives. So you might be on a growing path of learning to meditate, or you might be on a growing path in your career. Or you might be on a growing path towards an evolution, like that you're changing and stepping more into your Dharma. And sometimes that we can't notice that change, or it feels like we're not changing. And only so subtly these things are starting to show, it's not like in the best romantic comedy that, change comes in form of whatever, a new job or a big man, a big woman that helps you to really find yourself. And then with a snip of the fingers in 90 minutes, that life is turned around. But when we are stepping into change, it happens bit by bit for most of us in order for us to continuously use it. So today's meditation is on accepting that change is happening and that it's a fluctuation between an old state of being and a new state of becoming. So as we're getting ready to meditate together, hello and welcome everybody. Thank you. Hello. So settle back into your chair as you do with every meditation, into the cushion in the ground, into your own being. And let your breath just make you aware of your body. Let the breath come and go. And change is a little bit unpredictable, or it brings us into new territory. So what you once knew, you don't know any longer. It has changed. It does not work in the same way. And I know that this can express itself sometimes, that the darkness is calling you. And I know you find yourself on roads you shouldn't go down, mentally or physically. And I know you find yourself in places that your heart don't want to be. And I also know that you want to change some of your habits in regards to that. And that your patterns that you choose are painfully choices or painful choices that make you feel hollow. And that life is not exciting you any longer. And it truly hurts to live in this discomfort. It hurts to live in the divide between who you wish you are and you managing to be. And so sometimes you feel that life is paralyzing you, that you're working hard towards everything, and so that you forget to breathe. And you end up at the shallow end of all that you want to achieve. including deeply breathing and reconnecting through the breath into you and your own divine source. And you forget the fear, you forget that you come from a place of abundance when you don't breathe deeply. And sometimes it's the fear of even letting and allowing yourself to let go. But you are being met by the fear of that you're losing control rather than gaining abundance. And that you're wrestling with all those places that you don't like in you and about you, with all those patterns. And you start traveling on the dark and empty roads and forget the light within you. And you're moving between the internal peace and freedom and the terror and fear. At times you probably don't know whether you're in one or the other. And it might feel like you're never capable of moving forward out of the one into the other. The one that makes you feel alive and vibrating in every cell. So when you arrive in this high vibration, that you are saying yes with your entire body, I am home. And when you know that kind of place, it always feels so hard to part when the shadows come and pull you back by your feet and bring you on this road and journey of self-doubt. Asking yourself, will the light return? And it feels like you're never outgrowing these patterns, this dance between the dark and the light. And you can see how much you've grown when you only allow yourself to see what new journeys you're encountering. And that life is always in your favor. That when you're encountering those dark moments of doubt, fear, surrender, not knowing how it will go on, that this is life being kind and asking you to grow so that you can rise above any challenge that you're facing. And that life is not trying to tear you into two pieces between dark and light, but that all of it is making and stretching you. The depth and the height, the shadows and the high vibrations. Between love and hatred, between sunny moments and dark nights of feeling awake and tormented. But let me tell you, you are human. And so you're allowed to be both ways. Happy and joyful, tired and restless, doubtful and joyful, inspiring and devastated. You are not failing, you are human. You are made for this. So all I'm asking you today is that when you breathe, that you become more gentle when you notice your breath. That when you feel you're down and you feel like you deserve nothing, you're not good for anything, not to withdraw your own compassion, but to give it more and more, as to enter the depths of that shadow that wants you to grow. Don't deprive yourself of what you need most at this very dark moment, but love yourself more. The human universe is a kind one. When it's reaching out to you to help you to accept change. So as you are slowly letting these words revibrate in you, coming more into the now, offer yourself and your judgment to life, to life force, to the bigger fire that is changing and transforming you, to the sun that is helping you to see, and to the moonlight that is helping you to go deep and rest. To nature that is never questioning you, but offers herself so freely to anything you want to have from her. That whatever is challenging you right now is there to play with you, to tease you, to say, hey, don't get stuck here. Move up, accept, move on, and grow. Grow deeper in what is truly calling you forth and needs your attention. And to lift your face as if to lift it to the sun above you. And deeply breathe in and accept how life is. And then simply to return into this life by opening your eyes. And maybe sharing a smile with the room you're in. Sharing a smile with the sky. Thank you, dear one, for coming along on this wonderful ride together today. And I shall see you 2 more times before we say goodbye in this form. And I'm very much looking forward to it. So wash your hands and meditate.